Oh,
Hey, we're live this
it
time.
worked.
What's up, everyone?
How you doing? How is
Well-
everybody? We thought we went live and we did our whole intro and then realized we weren't live yet. I would like to blame M. Scott Russell
No.
for this technical
We can
difficulty.
blame Jared for this.
Jared's fault.
Yes.
Totally Jared's fault.
Yes. Mostly because I don't want to take the blame.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good reason.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, yeah.
Those on YouTube says, "Hey, good morning from the UK. What'd you think of my Instagram post? I loved it. That was good. I will just be listening from now on. Right on, Rose." OTDA says, "Hey, what's good, people? What's up, OTDA?"
What it is.
Dominic says, "Hey, guys. What's up, Dominic?"
Hey.
So,
All
I just
right.
cut Matt off on his intro.
It's okay. I was just going to say stuff like
Comic compatriots. Welcome to the Monday Couch Show, where we break down what's going on in our world and comic landscapes. I'm doing this off of memory. Can you tell?
Yeah, I love how you butcher it. Well, we do have a lot of news to talk about, So,
like a whole lot.
Oh yeah,
like a lot.
Be sure to chime in with your opinions on today's topic. We love to get down and dirty in the comment section with you guys. And before we begin, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe. You know the drill.
Do the dance.
Dude,
share it out.
What dance?
Show your neighbor.
Oh, yeah. So this might not be the safest show to watch at work.
Or could it be?
Depends on where you work, I guess.
There's only one way to find out if your boss is cool or not. Put this up on the big screen projector inside of your boardroom. If you don't have a boardroom, go to an OSHA certified safety room. Put it up on the wall in there. Let's find some things out about where you work.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
And don't blame us when you're in the unemployment line.
Not both of us, just M. Scott Russell.
No. We blame Jared, remember?
Blame Jared.
I don't take blame.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let us know if you get fired and we'll send you one of Jared's business cards.
Yes.
I think that works. Amy Fraser on Facebook says, "Howdy, gents. What's up, Amy?"
Hey, Amy.
Slender Bird on YouTube says, "Hey, everyone. What's up?
What's up?
Let's go." Okay. So let's get into the news, shall we?
You want to get into the news already?
You want to get into the news or do our announcement? What do you want to do?
Man, there's a whole list. He doesn't. Okay. You guys have to understand that I write this whole list for him. And I'm like, this is what we need to talk about in order. And he's like, screw it. Straight to the news.
I do what I want.
Whatever. I do what I want.
My job title is creative director. I have to direct things in a creative fashion. Right? I think. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to be doing around here.
I don't know.
Oh, man. I don't know anymore.
Mostly you just drink beer and make videos, so it works for us.
It happens. All right. Well, let's get right into the big announcement.
Okay.
Let's just get that up and rolling. So,
do it. I dare you.
Do what?
Go into the announcement.
I am. Why you got to cut me off?
Because it's fun.
I would never work for CNN.
I know. That
Maybe
you don't
Fox
wear
News.
pants, so.
God. Dude, we talked about this, right?
It's not my fault.
I'm not wearing my CryptoComics underwear today.
So you just go without pants altogether? That's not cool.
You got to be branded, Matt. You've got to be branded. Come on, man.
We'll just get the CryptoComics logo tattooed on your butt cheek, so therefore you can always wear pants.
I have one right here already. I got Spaceman.
Oh, no.
What do you got? What do you have? Where's your love for CryptoComics?
I got the shirt. I got the hat. I got a helmet.
All right, you might have to wear the helmet for the rest of the stream. I do not want anybody to question your morality and your hard-nosedness towards making CryptoComics as as good as possible. See me, I'm going to die with this as a reminder if this thing doesn't work. So
what do you mean if this thing doesn't work, man?
I'm just saying.
You know what? You got an announcement to do. Go ahead and get to it before I have to come all the way over to your house and hurt you.
Yeah. You know, I don't even live that far away from Matt. It's just that difficult for him to get up the stairs in his house.
They're big stairs.
All right. So first announcement. This week, our creator spotlight is on Jesse Hansen in the system. We're going to do things a little bit differently with our videos, though. Normally, everybody's used to us doing a featured video on Friday with Jesse. That isn't going to happen this week. Why, you might ask? Because Jesse's a BA and all over the place. Oh my gosh. Alexa, volume at 1. Jeez. Can't have anything nice.
Turn off Alexa while you're on.
Because I forget every time. I think I just like getting yelled at by women. Maybe that's my problem. So, yeah, what we're actually going to do on this Friday, I'm pretty stoked for. We are going to be doing a community spotlight. Yes. So rather than with a creator, we're going to spotlight on some of the fans, some people that have been really involved since the get-go, since the beginning, some new, and just get kind of crazy with it. Speaking of which, we got Dominic right here. He's going to be on the stream. Dominic says, I got a CryptoComics tattoo in exchange for a permanent job in the company. I don't think this will work, but it's worth a try. True story. You know how I got my job? I threatened the owner that I would duct tape myself to the hood of his vehicle almost a decade ago. 100% true. That really happened. So don't give up on your dreams, Dominic. Rose says, so there's no rules. Forget the rules. Throw them out the window. That's right, Rose. Amy Fraser on Facebook says, I need a space helmet. I'm pretty sure you can get those at Spirit Halloween Store.
That's
which are pretty rad. And Amy is also going to be on the stream on Friday. Jason says, hey guys. What's up, Jason?
What's up?
Jason, I believe, will be on the stream on behalf of the Core Team Comics.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, looking forward to that. House Lord Rich says Rose OTDA, given the emoji with my hands. What is this? What does this emoji stand for? What is this? I don't really understand what that means. I don't speak emoji.
Neither do I.
Someone help me. Someone get a teenage girl on the stream and tell me what this means.
But I got nothing.
I wouldn't approach someone like that, would you? I think that's what you should do if a bear attacks. That emoji. Like, hey,
no, I've been told to put my hands up before. But
House Leverage says it's a hug.
Ah, okay.
All right. I'm with it. House Leverage will also be on Friday. That's going to be pretty sweet.
Nice.
You are going to get to see what all these people look like, what they sound like. Watch us crack jokes with them. It's going to be pretty sweet. Secondary to that announcement, we have a big announcement. And we can finally say something about it. And I've been yelling at everybody because they want to keep saying stuff and they weren't supposed to until today.
Whoa. I do got to say, I think it was you that had your Photoshop open.
I have no idea what you're talking about. So here's the plan for the new announcement. We are going to be sponsoring the 2020 Winter CouchCon. We're
CouchCon on Ice.
Totally stoked for that. That's right. CouchCon on Ice. Winter CouchCon. It's got like 1,000 names. Pretty great. I think it's hashtag CouchCon 2020 is what they're going with on that. So it's pretty sweet. We've got some awesome panels lined up for this one. Really awesome panels, I will say. Like stuff that I'm very much looking forward to.
Oh, yeah.
As with every other CouchCon, there's going to be awesome vendors, artists, live commissions. We're going to have a full gaming tournament brought to you by the myth, the legend, Brodo, this guy here. We've got Skirmish Gaming Tournament. I think Brodo's tournament is going to be presented by 6-4, which is like a pretty sweet gaming group. I want to say that one is Call of Duty. So pretty big deal there. We are going to be doing a Bob cosplay contest. So you can take Bob, our beautiful little astronaut or baby, and turn Bob into whatever you want.
This could be you.
It could be you. We are going to be doing different creator spotlights on the panels, which is going to be a big deal. All broke down based on the creator strong suits, strengths, and make things go real rad with that. And then on top of that, just doing fun CouchCon stuff. Having fun, doing tons of giveaways, having a great time, getting crazy with it. Let's see. Householder says we're still at surprised, Frey. Good, thank you. Appreciate it. Amy Fraser says, I already got my artist booth signed up. Yeah. Nice. Jason says, CouchCon on Ice, will it get a badge? Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Ooh.
We'll absolutely get a badge. Amy says, yes, it will, Jason. We only do badges for the coolest things, Jason. You know this, man. CouchCon, one of the coolest things. So, let's see. Now, directly after that, looks like we might be getting crashed on.
Someone's going to crash on our couch?
I think so. I think, oh, Lord.
Hey.
Hey, I know this guy.
Hey.
What's up, Jesse?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good. We were just talking about you.
Jesse Hansen,
I heard, but
Cornerstone
I was honored
Studio.
and surprised and scared at the same time. You never know with you guys. How's it going?
Good, man. How have you been?
Busy. Always.
So, what you got in the pipeline?
Right now, got a couple things going on. I gave you all a little sneak peek at one of them the other day.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ooh.
Yeah, what'd you think? Did you get a chance to look at it?
It was so awesome.
What about you, Frey? What'd you think?
I'm loving it. You know this, man. I'm like McDonald's. Anything you send over, I just annihilate. So, let's go.
The sneak peek that I sent you is actually something that's going to go to print here soon. It's going into an anthology type thing. It's just a little 4-pager, something to introduce, one of our main characters, Eternitech, which you know. But that's already done. Going. What we're working on now is pretty soon here we're going to launch a Kickstarter campaign. Actually, no, I take that back. We've actually decided we're going to go through Indiegogo, but we're going to do a crowdfunder for American Eagle.
Oh, nice.
Really?
So yeah, the penciler Javier has turned in already his pages, the first 10 pages of it. I've started inking it already. In fact, I'll be inking on a promo piece for it tonight. That's what I'm working on right now, as a matter of fact. And then we'll see how it goes, So I'm excited because that'll be our first official crowdfunding campaign.
That'll be cool. So when does the crowdfunding campaign start?
We're looking at somewhere between November and December. We're trying to narrow down the dates because we don't want it to interfere with like the holidays. But at the same time, we want to definitely get a launch out this year. That was our goal at the beginning of the year, to say we want to launch all these titles. We got 12 titles in the works. So we wanted to get our first one out there and through the gates at least by the end of the year. So they're just trying to narrow down the dates exactly, but it will be at the end of this year before the New Year's. So
cool.
So it could basically be a Christmas present for me, huh?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, you know,
All
you guys
right.
always get to hook up no matter what. So, In fact, nobody's even seen the pages I sent you on the Eternitech thing until, actually, you're the only ones that's seen it publicly. So you guys sit down with the crypto crew there.
Yeah, crypto crew. I like that. I'm feeling that.
That artwork was amazing on it. Everything was so detailed. It was so cool.
Yeah, that was penciled by our guy Dickie Milana. He also, I think, he fit in the inks on that one too. Because at the time we were kind of crunched, but time heals all things. And then the colors were done by the phenomenal Iwan Joko Triono. He's amazing. And then we got the letters done by James Reed, which he's lettered everything under the sun. And then so we just did it, and I did a little cover page there and got everything together. And between me, them, and the writer Ryan Palmer, he actually wrote it all for me. He took my synopsis, our origin that I created for him, and said, have some fun with it. Now, what's cool about that is that's also the intro for the video game we're working on. So as time goes on, we'll get the exposure for the book first, and then see how that goes. And then, I mean, it's going to be the intro anyway. The voiceover is already done. The music soundtrack's already done for it. So, you know,
that'll be cool.
You know, so right now we're working on the American Eagle, getting that going, getting that focused, and that's where all my focus is right now. So.
Okay.
So are you using Indiegogo or Kickstarter, or which platform are you guys planning on using?
We're going to go for Indiegogo for multiple reasons. One, we feel that the audience is going to be a little more receptive to what we're coming out with, because American Eagle isn't going to be like your typical Captain America type superhero type thing. It's going to be a little more look inside the character, because I'm a firm believer in character development, where the character has a backstory, he has an origin, he has a meaning behind him. So as
that's what I like.
Right?
I love to actually really dive deep into a story and a character. So
yeah, in fact, let me see something real quick. Bear with me. Well, basically, I'll just go ahead and give it to you in a nutshell. The thing about American Eagle is, you know, he was I can't tell you too much because I'll give it origin away, but he was someone that believed in the system.
Nope, looks like we might have a...
Oh, there we go. You're back.
There we go.
Okay, all we heard was he believed in the system, and then you froze.
Right. He believed in the system. He believed in the freedom. He believes in everything that makes America great. Okay. In doing so, he also believed in what stood behind the system. You know, the government. Well, that's, you know, it is what it is, and he's seen that, you know, not all people are good like he wants them to be, not like he envisioned them to be. So the character started out, he became a character back in World War II, and let's just say he has a longer lifespan. So like during Vietnam era, he realized that things weren't quite what he envisioned or what he wanted it to be. There you go. And so that being said, he kind of took a step back. You know, there's events that happened along the way that kind of reinforced that, but he kind of just went in hiatus for a long time. Now, the first issue that we're doing is actually a 40-page story. In fact, some of these pages you're showing right now are actually going to be redone. Page 1 is going to stand alone. Page 2 got revamped. Page 3 and 4, I'm actually re-inking all of it anyway. And then we're going to come back and recolor it again. The stats that we have on it now is the original penciler was Javier Lugo. He's still on it. I'll be doing the inks. Mickey Clausen will be doing the colors. And the writer, of course, is Daniel Horowitz, which is also the creative director for Cornerstone Creative Studios.
Cool.
So we've got all that going. So we're excited about it because it's going to be a different look. And I think, going back to your original question about Indiegogo, I feel that audience is more receptive to something because there's such a wide variety in the political thought processes of people that I don't want to get sucked into the political side of it, but I want to get sucked into the thought of humanity. You know, I want people to think about it on a totally different level. I want them to look at this character and say, I can relate with him on so many different ways because of this or because of that. It has nothing to do with, you know, whether you're conservative, whether you're liberal, whether you're a Democrat, whether you're Republican. It's not going to matter because we're all humans when it comes down to it. And I want this character to reflect that and show people, you know, there are different ways to look at things than, you know, the status quo. So
I like
that's what
that.
I'm hoping for.
I really like that. You know, I mean, just kind of the political climate of today right now, it's divided. We're all going to fall. I like that you're bringing them all together.
Now we got somebody else that's wanting to jump on the stream here.
I don't want to jump on the stream. Take me the hell back off. What are you
Yes, right.
He was sitting there rocking out while you were talking. That's too funny.
That's because he's giving away all the spoiler alerts. Spoiler alert!
Well, he'd be good.
That's the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, so if anybody's interested in seeing a little bit of American Eagle, you can always go and sign up, cryptocomics.com/u/cadre. Sign up and grab a copy of Cornerstone Showcase #1. And there's a nice little tidbit in there for you that you can check out. The artwork is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
So what did I miss? What did I miss? What are you doing now, God? I know you
missed a whole bunch.
I know, man. So we weren't supposed to tell him anything. Now he's told him everything. What's all going on, guys? Talk to me. Talk to me.
I'll let you guys tell him.
Talk to me, Fry.
I got to take a drink.
Here's what I want to know. I want to know is Kurt
Cheers,
going to
brother. Cheers. Here we go. Put it up to the screen. Clink. No, you got to clink my can. The other one. Clink. Oh, I got you, Matt. Clink. Sorry.
That took way too long.
Sorry about that, Fry. You were saying
is
something?
Kurt going to be in this book? That's what I want to know.
Is Kurt going to be in the American Eagle book?
Who?
Kurt?
Kurt?
No. The next one should not be in this book.
He's gonna. They're all a part of the same universe, but American Eagle is gonna start it off, man. This is this is so important. I was trying to tell Kadri, don't give the whole thing away because we have one of the bad A's of the industry, right? Somebody who is in there grinding it out every day, but he's always creating for and don't take offense to this, Kadri, because you're a badass, but he's creating for everybody else, and now finally he gets to create for himself. Because correct me if I'm wrong, Jesse, but American Eagle is kind of like the Cornerstone Studios thing, right? Like that's your first stepping out there. Up until that point, you've always been working on other people's comics, right?
He's our first official launch title.
Boom! Isn't that awesome?
That's going to be great.
I'm excited about it because it is going to set a precedence.
Yeah, no pressure, right? No pressure. don't make it suck. No pressure.
No. Right? That's why I have other people do it for me. The way we're attacking the industry, and you guys know me well enough that it's all about entertainment. Mm-hmm. You know, we're looking at every issue, every title that we put out there. People can read that title and not get sucked into everything else. But we want to make it creative and entertaining enough where you want to go check out the other ones. You know, that's the difference between you've always been, there it is. Yeah. American Eagle on top, ladies and gentlemen, right there. So.
Yeah. I didn't realize American Eagle had the metal wings. It didn't click until I saw that picture that you sent us.
And there's more to that too.
The one that I was all like, "Hey, man, it's kind of gray, and he has a mouth patch. What's up with that?" And you know.
Yeah. But as I was saying, the fact that we're trying to make each issue and each story its own standalone thing, but we want to make it so it's not like all the other crossovers in the world where, I've got to go read this to find out what happened there. We don't want you to have to do that. We want you to want to do that. So there's a little difference there, you know. To answer your question on the Kerr front, Andrew, is he will be coming soon, and I'm going to bring him in a little differently than the rest of them. He's going to be coming in a little bit more hardcore.
Nice.
So,
that's what I need to hear.
Well, he has to.
Now, our next scheduled launch title after American Eagle will be Kinetic, which is also on that T-shirt you're wearing.
Yes, let's see. This one would be right. Wait. Right there.
Now, the first and second issue of Sentry, the other guy on that shirt, is already out, but we haven't launched him yet.
Okay. So now, don't worry. I won't go too far. Okay. But the 4 pages that we secretly got to see just recently with the super awesomeness. Don't anybody say any names.
I've already. See, you missed that part. I've already let that cat out of the bag a little bit though.
Dude, it's not, you should show everybody those pages. Then you should
can't go
come on.
Like I told Matt and Andrew, I was like, that only went to you guys. You guys are the only ones that have seen it outside the studio. Well,
it was pretty awesome.
That and the people we had to submit it to get in their book. But
dude,
crowdfunder's coming up soon too for that.
I have a question. Would you be opposed to Fry making a shirt with that character?
Absolutely not. Of course.
Yeah.
I get one, Fry. Don't even think about holding back on me, buddy.
I was still supposed to make a Return Tech Bob, so don't think I've forgotten about that either. So.
Oh, dude! Yes, that's right! I forgot I asked you to make
I didn't
Tech
forget.
Bob! He's going to make an Eternitech Bob, guys.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh,
So jump into the chat real quick, guys. Rose Kirby on YouTube says, "Right to let you know, I can't see much. When's the T-shirt being sent, and when's that going to, and where's that con going to be?" Okay, so the convention, CouchCon, is going to be.
Are you going to CouchCon, Jesse?
Hey, Jared.
As far as I know, I am. Right? You tell me.
Mm-hmm.
If my seat's there, I'm in.
Yep. Jesse will be on the panel with us. That's going to be on December 4th through 6th at couchcon.org. We're going to put out a panel schedule and everything as soon as we have the times and specific dates for all of that, Rose. And as far as the shirt goes, I want to say it was either sent out today or it will be tomorrow or the next day. But keep in mind that international shipping has quite a delay right now because of COVID and everything else like that. So you may have to give it a couple of weeks to get to you. Dominic on Facebook says character development is important because the best type of development are redemption arcs, in my opinion. That's true, man.
You'll be looking at the right book in a way because he's going to be coming out doing some stuff. So,
all right, real quick, best redemption arc ever. Jesse, go.
Ooh, that's a tough one actually because well.
Okay, I'll give you a second to think about it. Go.
Yeah,
Okay, Matt, do you got an answer?
Anakin.
Oh, damn, that was good. You see Matt just bust that shiz out like that? Matt, dude, give me 5. Give me 5. Pow! No,
Notice he didn't say a Star Wars character.
What
was that?
Notice he didn't say a Star Wars character. Or a Star Trek character, excuse me.
No, he said Star Wars. It was cool. It was cool.
Hey, I got
cool
love
with
for
that.
both genre or both.
Hey, Matt, don't even sweat it, dude. Don't let Fry sweat you like that. He's just jealous because he didn't know it first.
I'm gonna say Daredevil.
Oh.
Ooh, I don't know. Or Punisher.
How do you really redeem himself, though? I mean,
yeah. How did he redeem himself, Fry?
Who, Daredevil or Punisher?
Both,
Daredevil.
either or.
Well, Punisher went from one extreme to another. But...
Greg doesn't even know what characters I'm talking about. He's like,
yes, I do. One shoots machine guns and the other one's blind as a bat and is a lawyer or something like that.
Yep.
Okay, which one's which?
What? Daredevil is
which?
blind and Punisher is the machine gunner.
Okay. If it wasn't for Netflix, he would have no idea who he's doing.
Right, dude. Thank you.
Here's a little bit of trivia for you that's not on Netflix. Jesse, you don't help him with this. Matt, don't help him with this.
Don't ask me questions I can't answer on live. Hey, can we edit this out, guys?
What famous cartoon comic like series is directly related to Daredevil's origin story?
Think of that.
I know, dude. He knows the answer. That's why he can't even hold it
Everybody
in.
knows the answer to this.
Wait. Can you re-ask the question?
Yeah. So there's a comic group, right? Okay. As comics.
Wait. When you say comic group, are you saying like wait? So when you say comic group, are you saying like DC group or Marvel group or
heroes?
What? Group of heroes.
A group of heroes. Yeah. That started as a comic, got huge as a cartoon. Toys, movies, everything that is directly related to Daredevil's origin story. In fact, they stole Daredevil's origin story and didn't come out with it until like way later.
I even did a crossover piece based on that.
Oh, all three of you guys know. Shit. Is it Justice League? No.
What?
No. Is it, Titan? Team Titans?
No, they did do a crossover recently with Justice League. I will say that.
Woohoo! See, I knew what I was talking about.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
You have no idea.
What was it?
Which was it?
You want to answer it for him, Jesse?
I want Matt to. I already put it in my comments just now.
What is it?
TMNT.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep, the that makes the Ninja Turtles is the same stuff that blinds Daredevil.
So think about this. Dude.
Well, Eastman and Laird had done that as a parody. You know, they did it on purpose as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So the same goo that made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is the same goo that made Daredevil blind with his super perceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
oh, that's badass. I had no fucking clue. Oh, I had no freaking clue.
We're already not safe for work.
Yeah, this is the Monday.
I know, but you got to be careful, man. My kids might be watching.
Yeah,
hi, kids.
Yeah, you're not safe for kids.
That's your dad.
So think about this, Jared. You have in Daredevil, you got the hand, right? All the bad guys, the ninjas, they're the hand.
Right?
What do you call them in the TMNT?
The hand.
No.
What? No. Oh, the foot.
Yes, the Foot Clan.
Boom. Oh, bad.
No.
Hey, I did not know this.
The hand?
The hand is in the Daredevil. In the
I like
The hand is in the Daredevil. I'm just picturing like a puppet thing when you say that. So, Jesse, you said you did a crossover with him?
Well, we did a print idea, and it was Daredevil, and he's got the turtles all around him, and he's fighting all four of them at the same time.
Oh.
I also did a Wolverine versus the Turtles.
That's awesome.
The Hulk versus the Turtles. So yeah, I had one client that was a big Turtles fan. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's really cool.
You can actually make commissions like that where you take different literal characters from different arenas and put them together as long as it's a commission piece. Yeah,
at that instance, it's a work for hire. So like if you paid me to do something, you own it. It's yours.
Oh, okay.
You understand? So
that's cool.
If you wanted to bury it in your backyard, you could do that. If you wanted to use it as cat litter, you could do that. Or you can hang it on your wall.
No. I got a spot up here.
Okay.
Boom.
I'm waiting
Matt's
for it.
Prepared. Look at how nice his office looks, man. Dang, he looks so pro.
No, if you saw the rest of it, it's an unfinished.
No, don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
Use your imagination.
You're in a skyscraper right now, Matt.
Live the illusion.
Okay. What I meant to say is I'm rich, and this is just my junk room, you know.
Oh, see, Amy Fraser's still in chat. He just called the leaf junk. That's why you should have given it to me instead of Matt.
I did not.
It's
Javier was on it. The Foot Clan.
Javier says, I think they crossed over with Batman earlier this year. They did. Actually.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles did?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
dang, they're crossing over with everybody. We need them in the marketplace, guys.
Did you see who that was commenting?
What?
What was that?
See who that was? Javier Lugo, the penciler from American Eagle.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, Javier.
Yep.
He was the one I saw drawn with you the other day on your guys' stream, right?
There was.
Oh, right on. Hey, what's up, Javier?
Ironically enough, that session was a 6-hour live stream, and he was on there. Yeah, he was on there. Mickey Clausen was on there, and so was Daniel Horowitz for a little bit. That was the whole American Eagle crew, and I wasn't even working on an American Eagle piece, so that was kind of weird.
It was
awesome. All of them showed up. I was like, hey.
Yeah, you guys were all working on. It looked like you guys were all working on awesome stuff. I was like, wow, I'm one of the cool kids.
No, you're not.
How many people do you guys got down over there at Cornerstone? You're always mentioning it like, oh, all these people. It's like, holy crap.
That looks like his food might have cut
Jesse works with like freaking hundreds of people, dude. It's crazy.
Hey, I'm back. We have 116 studio members right now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's everything. That's everything from writers, pencilers, colorists, and letters, and everything in between. So
yeah, dude, this is the pro. You know, this is the guy where you're like, hey man, please come help us, Jesse.
That's
like you're gonna call us to make a
convention at that point, man.
Well, what we do is we have people call us to make their comic.
Yep, exactly.
So
he's the grinder.
Yeah, people reach out to me. Or I'll reach out if I see somebody needs a creative team or something like that. I'll reach out to them and say, "Hey, we can hook you up." And see, Amy knew. Look at that, 116.
Lord.
So when they contact me, I say, "All right, here's what I got." They tell me their budget. Okay, and then I say, "Okay, now here's who we got." To fit the budget. to fit that budget.
Get out the top 10. So
right?
now.
But that's the wonderful thing about our studio too is. We're full of a lot of people that are passionate So they know, and we all love the indie circuit so much. But as you guys know, I mean, the indie circuit isn't where the money's at, but you better have, some passion behind it. So luckily we got people, and we can usually fit most budgets. There's some people that come at us with certain numbers that there's no way, and they'll be lucky if they could draw it themselves for that budget. But for those that want a quality book, we can definitely take care of that for them.
Well, you definitely do take care of that for them.
Yeah, that's
nicely done, Kadri. Nicely done. So. Yeah, that's why American Eagle's so exciting, and why we were going to kind of build up to the awesome announcement that you guys totally blew. But anywho,
we totally blew it.
This is why we can't have nice things, right? That's why we can't have nice things. But anywho, yeah, that's what's so exciting, is because Kadri and his crew are actually going to be stepping into the next arena. They've been doing the work. They've been freaking just grinding it out for people over and over and over again. And now, boom, he's stepping into the limelight, delivering a comic, and people are going to be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so amazing!" Oh, it's going to be great.
We hope that happens. We really.
Well, it better be.
We work hard, and we hope that relates into the product, and then people enjoy it. That's what it's all about. People enjoy.
That's what it's all about.
I love that, man. I absolutely love that. It's just all about the entertainment.
Exactly. And it always has been. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to have been in the beginning. That's the way it's supposed to be now. And of course, if we can survive doing it, then even better. But
no, we're going to survive. God, I keep telling you, change the way you're talking. Positivity, brother.
That's true. You're right. You're right. You got me there.
We're doing this. That's why everybody out there, keep your eyes open, man. Because when Cornerstone Studios comes out with American Eagle, please jump on board. Please show your support, because this is what's going to take creators into the new year, a better year, a fruitful year, where more comic books will be created than ever before, and they'll be available like never before through CryptoComics Marketplace. Woo!
That's going to be rad. So let's jump into news here real quick, guys.
Oh, you guys haven't even got started with news? I'm early. Damn. I should have freaking known that.
So up on the blog, Matt posted a recent blog article, Education Comic Part 2, Where to Go. We talked about Part 1 last week, I think it was, or maybe the week before that. Pretty sweet little series he's working on here. I think this is going to be 2 of 2, right?
Yeah, it's 2 of 2. This just breaks down the different schools and programs, kind of cost-wise and stuff like that. And then we get a little bit like right there with the Art Institute. Some of them are shutting down. That's
really,
yeah.
That sucks.
Well, there's kind of a good reason for it, but that's actually where I went. I went to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh. So,
and they shut down.
Yeah, they're done.
Wow. And why is that a good thing?
Well, they were kind of over promising, like, hey, we can get you a job and stuff like that. And I mean, most of places that they were sending people are like McDonald's.
That sucks. Hey, man, come give us a lot of money, and then you're gonna go work for Mickey D's. Hey, but if you do really good, you can go to Mick University.
It's like what were you about to say, Jesse?
You'll be a GM.
I was saying, I know because when I went to college, I asked them a bunch of questions, and they answered them what I wanted to hear. Didn't live up to any of them. If it wasn't for the other students in the classes, I probably wouldn't have learned much. But luckily, I'm a sponge, so that worked out. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's the same spill. They say, yeah, we teach anatomy, we teach sequential. They even name dropped some big names. And then when I got in the industry, I talked to those names, and they said, I never heard of that school. Like, okay. So, but yeah, it's a shame, but it's a sales pitch, And there's a lot of good schools out there, but it's the people they have out there promoting them and trying to get the people in there that don't always pan out.
So I do talk about, like, with the gatekeepers and stuff like that. The one school that is able to get around all that, it's got to be Joe Kubert, School of Art.
Well, the name goes a long way too.
What was that?
Name goes a long way too. I mean, his name, stands for something.
this next one though, Max the Mutt, it's actually a very surprisingly really good school. Really in depth with art and everything like that. And I was like, wow, why have I never heard of you? And they were like, well,
Canada.
we're named Max the Mutt. I was like, yeah.
I don't know. I've heard of them.
I like
you
that
have?
logo. I
Good
like
stuff.
that logo, man. I'm sorry. That was just a fun logo.
Oh, yeah.
And then you come to that one.
Visual arts.
You know, I don't think it's that visual. You know what I'm saying? They're going for a lot of impressionism. They're like, here, make it what you want. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that.
Yeah,
the logo connoisseur.
They're like the most expensive.
I know, right? I watched this show with Frey, and he was telling me what to look for, so I know what I'm looking at.
I knew what you said sounded familiar. Yeah, an art institute. How you put the art institute of just about anywhere.
Well, I mean, they had like when I was growing up, there's one in Seattle. I believe that shut down too. But they still have like Texas. They have, oh man, so many.
I think they've got one in San Jose.
Yeah,
I think they've got a campus in San Francisco.
Down?
No, they're going strong. They actually got bought out recently by another
some billionaire
institution. So it's
Let's see here. Let me catch up with chat really fast here, guys.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Jose on Facebook asked, when is American Eagle coming out?
Shooting for the crowdfunder should be at the end of this year. So we want it out right after that.
So, hey, man, I wanted to ask a question real quick. Not to put you on the spot or anything, Jesse, but weren't you planning on doing your Kickstarter launch with us off of Spotlight?
Well, that's why I haven't given a date yet.
Oh, I know. Once you give the date,
we will have a date.
Give the date.
Yeah.
You come to me, and then we get to launch it right off of our show, right? We're just going to be like, Spotlight, Jesse Hansen.
I would love to do that. That's exactly what I'd love to do. I give you all the first inside looks, and then also I would love to do the launch right through you guys. That'd be awesome.
That'd be sweet.
Dominic on Facebook says, Jared, speaking of Hamburger University, I'm still begging my store's owner to send me. Get him? Make him send you.
Hey, man.
Daniel on Facebook says, I went to writing college and basically the same idea. Great prep for the service industry.
Daniel Horowitz is the writer from American Eagle.
Nice. What's up, Daniel? I had a totally opposite, man. I had like 18 jobs lined up when I got my degree.
So where did you go?
How long ago was that, Frey?
Full Sail.
Decades ago?
I graduated 2012. So
you're still a youngster,
dude.
I had 2 internships with Disney. I had a job lined up with Pixar. I had a
Dude,
job.
What are you doing here again?
Don't give any ideas.
He knows quality. That's why he's here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
there you go, Matt.
nice, Matt. Thank you. That's right. Quality, not quantity. Remember that,
right? With you, Jared. That was
Thank
it.
you. Hey, high fiver, right there, right at the corner.
Wrong
you gotta go
corner.
the other direction. Boom.
You guys got it.
Yeah. I had tons of stuff lined up. It's kind of weird to me to hear of other schools that don't have it, but at the same time, I will probably be in debt for the rest of my life because of that degree too. So
I graduated college with a degree in computer science, and then I ended up going back to school because I was like, I really want to, do art, and that was always my dream. And then I had the twins, so it was like, I got to drop out. So the job offers weren't there because I wasn't far enough along. But
see, now I had job offers right out of college. I can't say they didn't hook me up. I just didn't take it. The reason being is I moved and I couldn't take the job. But so I can't say that my college didn't have jobs lined up. I mean, they called me the day I was moving and said, hey, we got a job lined up. And not like 2012. I graduated way back in 94. And shows my age, right? And
now we'll just say you graduated early. You were a Doogie Howser.
There you go. I like that answer. I wish it was true. So back then they called me up and said, "Hey, we got a job for you," and it was typesetting. Okay, and I'm like, "Okay, do I really want to do that at $15 an hour?" Back in '94, right out of college, that wasn't too bad. I was like, well, you know what? If I can get a job in Tampa, that's where I went to college at. If I can get a job in Tampa for $15 an hour for typesetting, I should be okay wherever I go. Went to St. Augustine, which has very, very little art field unless you're a fine artist. And it was like Deadsville. So you got to be careful. When opportunities rise and it might not look like it's the right step to take, sometimes that's a gift horse knocking on the door. So, we got to be smart about it.
So what type of job is this letter setting? Or what was
typesetting?
Typesetting is just basically, somebody gives you stuff to type up, you type it up and send it off to somebody else. That's all it was. It was a simple job. I mean, I type about 130 words a minute. So
you got paid $15 an hour for that?
I would have been.
Damn! Back in 95?
In 94, yeah.
Shit, you would have been rich, man. I was like $10 an hour putting on roofs and stuff, man. I was like, oh, this is killing my back. You're like, I'm just going to write a letter.
Cost
different. Shit.
Dominic, that's awesome. Dominic Colby on Facebook says, wow, Frey graduated a year before I graduated from high school. It's making me feel old. Dominic, appreciate it, man.
Wow, then I really just dated myself.
I know. I was just getting out of high school in 95.
See?
Jesse?
I was already out of high school into college. So
I know.
I graduated high school in 99. So
same.
Oh, wow. You guys are so young.
No, it's just you're old.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So let's see. Next blog article from Matt again here. SEO with digital comics. I love it. I like this one because I'm into SEO. I really dig it.
So SEO is search engine optimization. It's all about getting your comic out there and getting it found. And it goes into a little bit about do you have to create your own website for it? Do you, what do you have to do to really get your comic out there if you're on your own? Jesse, I'm sure, with Cornerstone, you've had to deal with this kind of stuff a lot.
Yeah. Luckily with my end, it's a lot of the creative side of it, but if anybody knows me, they see that I promote whatever I'm working on everywhere. It used to be like back in the Google days. It used to be, just repetitive words. You could just get into the search engines in that way and stuff like that. But they've gotten smart on that. So now you got to be a little more creative.
Well, you got to be consistent.
But not just that, but there's people that, like Andrew, I'm sure knows there's ways to get through even their system too, to get more optimization. As a matter of fact, the guy that was just posting a while ago, Daniel, he's a specialist in search engine optimization. So I'm hoping that when we come out with our books that he puts the metal to the grindstone and really pushes it hard that way too.
See, they're always hounding me when you're writing these blogs, they have to have, more SEO in it. And
they do.
Well, fine. I'll just write one that's all about SEO. Ha ha ha.
Yes. Oh, excellent job. When is it going to be done?
What?
He's already putting me on the spot. Where's it at?
Yeah. When are we going to see it?
Or you don't read anything I put out, do you? It was posted 6 days ago. Am I allowed to actually start really calling him names and stuff like that?
Yeah. Go for it, man.
Great job, by the way. This is an excellent one.
Henry Cavill signs a new deal and will return as Superman in 3 movies.
Okay. Now, the trick is...
is that the Witcher?
What?
Is that the Witcher dude?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. He also played Superman?
Yeah, the Witcher dude. Yeah.
He was great in The Witcher, though. I gotta give him credit.
He was.
I love The Witcher. I love it. He's a great actor. I watched him.
I liked him in Superman too.
He was in The Tudors. It's a great show on HBO. Check it, or not HBO. Netflix. Check it out. So we're not talking about the cameos. These are actually movie deals. They also possibly are giving him creative rights to write a new Man of Steel.
I think that's going to be badass, man. He is kind of the embodiment at this point of a good Superman. I mean, he's taken that role on altogether. Watching some of the videos on like
my
Twitter
favorite clip
too.
of him. Do you remember when in Man of Steel he's standing under the beam in the Indian Ocean, and he's about to fly up, and they started like that weird thing with his face? Did you guys ever notice what they were doing?
I didn't know what they were doing, but it looked cool.
They were imposing Christopher Reeve's face over top of his.
Oh wow! I have to go back and look at that again.
Yeah, really,
because
cool.
he really has adopted that role and made it his own, which is needed. You know.
Oh yeah.
He really did, because I mean, could you look back? Imagine if you look back and seen him play the role of Superman, but with better scripts, better writing. No, I'm not.
No, I agree.
But if they put him as Superman in a DC people aren't gonna like me, but in a good movie, a well done movie, we wouldn't be talking about him having to re-sign. He would have just been continued on. They would never even had that discussion, and they would have just paid him whatever he wanted to begin with. You know.
Well, I don't know. Every actor's got a contract based on how many movies they do. So, I mean, even if these next 3 movies just absolutely kill it, they still have to re-up on a contract. You know what I mean?
Well, not every actor. They have some weird contracts so they'll take a character, and now you have the right to play that character in any movie that they're going to.
So, like, first right of refusal, Matt?
Was that?
Is it like a first right of refusal or something like that? Okay.
When they were making the movie Die Hard, if you actually like really read the script and where it came from, it's actually a sequel to a movie that Frank Sinatra played in. So they had to, by contract, offer the role to Frank Sinatra before it went to Bruce Willis.
Which would have been badass. I want to see Frank Sinatra run around with no shoes on.
I think it might be a different type of movie.
Do you have a foot fetish, Fry, or something?
No, that's like the greatest part of Die Hard is that he's running around trying to find shoes the entire time.
That's true. That's true.
It's hard to kill a bunch of people barefoot. You know, it really is.
Next news article: The Flash officially makes DC's Sonic the Hedgehog part of the family.
All right. What? So there was a character created a long time ago for Wally West by the name of Crackle, who is just this bizarre, like, Sonic. Oh, look right there. You can kind of see him. You scroll down a little bit. So now you have in the comics, you have the Reverse Flash, who's like, I'm going to kill off Flash once and for all. No more taunting him. I want him dead. So Max Mercury has kind of put a team together of kind of lost speedsters. And one of the ones that he went with was Wally West's old imaginary friend, Crackle.
Huh. That sounds kind of cool.
He's basically, if you look, he's designed after Sonic the Hedgehog.
They should have some fun with it.
What was that?
They should have some fun with that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know. I'm just going to say it. DC's got too many damn storylines to follow.
Yeah, they do need to clean them up without destroying everything in a new crisis event, which they're doing now. Another crisis. Gotta love it.
I don't know. I say let all of them go. That's what I say.
You know,
just reboot every one of the stories, make it one shared universe, call it good.
So
64 different Batmen in the same month. Quit doing 43 Flash. Quit saying that there's the multiverse is making all these other things happen. Quit doing 16 Supermans. Just keep it simple so that people can buy a comic book, read it, and enjoy it.
Oh, yeah. Jesse, so let me ask you a question. Okay. Close your eyes and picture this.
Whoa.
DC comes up to you and just says, how do you fix DC Comics? What's the first thought you would have?
Start fresh.
Start fresh?
Start crash?
Create new characters. Don't revamp the old ones.
Oh, You have just become my favorite person in the world.
We just reached cape status, everybody. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Jesse should get a cape because he just became Matt's hero. Hold the phone, guys.
You're saying you wouldn't do like the Jonathan Kent Superman? You would actually do like a whole new character altogether, or?
Well, I don't know if I wouldn't keep some of the origin stuff, but I would not keep creating offshoots of it. I wouldn't keep creating variants of that character. I would say, okay, this is my character, period, and be done with it. And I'm okay. I want to use Disney as an instance. And a lot of people are going to hate me for it. And
Wait. We don't want anybody to hate you, Kadri. Come on, buddy.
But I don't care.
Don't do it. Don't do it, man.
Don't fall for his tricks.
I'm going to use an example.
Okay,
and I'm going to tell you.
Say it for a friend. Say it for a friend.
Now, this is for me.
Oh, okay.
I'm man enough to say it.
All right. Here we go.
Okay. And I'm going to say an example. I'm going to say what Disney did. But then I'm also going to tell you why they screwed up. Okay. On a business side of it. Okay. Because, Disney's about business. It's about money.
Wait, you're saying Disney screwed up on the business side, or you're just talking about the business side now?
They screwed up, in my opinion. And I'll let you guys tell me if I'm right or wrong. Ready?
All right. All right. Let's play this game. Let's do
Here
this.
We go.
I'm ready.
Ariel. The Little Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
They redid her. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah. They changed her ethnicity, her background, everything.
When?
It's I don't know how long ago, but it's a while back. Okay. Now here's what they did is they made her an African American girl. It's a total polar opposite of a redheaded white girl. Now, here's why I say they messed up. And here's why I say it's messed up on the business side of it, as well as the fan side of it. You're cheating the fans and you're not making money that you could be making. Here's what in my opinion, if they asked me what would I do with this character, I'd say I'd create this new character and then use the existing character you have to introduce that character. And the reason I say that is because one, you can market both of them, make money off of both those characters, give the existing fan base a reason to go check out the new character. Therefore, you have an already created audience, and then just market both of them, and then just relaunch everything and be good.
So basically, what you're saying is you would use a character instead of taking a character and recreating that character per se. You would take a character and use it to introduce a new character.
Exactly.
And
okay.
And that can go through multiple franchises, because you could use, just as an example, you could use freaking Batman to introduce a new detective like Nightwing, right? That's kind of how it was done.
Which they have done.
Right.
And I give credit where credit's due. They have done that in some aspects, because they used the Batman series to bring in Azrael, which was an awesome character.
Oh yeah.
They did use Batman to make the Outsiders known, because the Outsiders were around before Batman and the Outsiders, but they weren't getting any sales. So they said, okay, let's put Batman as the leader and see what happens. And it worked. So you got to give credit.
Batman's awesome.
Well, so what it is. So you got to give credit where credit's due. But I think that sometimes they try to hold on and try to please people too much, because they think they're going to make more money that way, when they need to step back and realize that as a creator, I'm speaking on the creator side of it, because I love creating characters.
Right.
If I didn't, I wouldn't have these behind me. But on the business side of it, you use that creativity that we all have as creators, and make money off of that. And I think a lot of companies, they try to hold on to what they have, but they change it to make people happy. Well, guess what? You just lost all the people that loved it to begin with. Well, and you might not get the ones for the new one.
Right.
Take a chance.
So while Jared's on mute, let me ask. I had to. Sorry, guys. What do you actually think of like the new creative?
Andrew.
Well, hey, what's up, guys? What's up?
It's like that, huh? It's like that.
Oh man,
you go to the bottom. Ha ha.
Oh.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to move off the political stuff. We're going to go into science because I love science and I want to talk about this one. So confirming the multiverse, what infinite universes would actually mean. And we were just talking about this, so I'm even more excited to talk about this because holy crap, this is a cool ass article. I'm just throwing it out there.
Have they proven it, or are they just guesstimating?
It's theoretical. It's theoretical at this point, but there is evidence to suggest that it is very possible.
And this whole idea actually came out long before the comics, so it's not like it's a new thing.
I mean, technically the Big Bang might have come before DC, but we aren't positive.
No, I heard last that was actually one of those rumor mills. Just saying.
You still believe the Earth is flat, right, Jared?
Are we live right now?
No, not at all.
Okay, yeah, of course it's flat, guys. Jeez. Of course it is. Come on, let's not be crazy. I mean, just drive to the Arctic and you'll see those big walls of ice.
Just drive to the Arctic. I love that.
Here real quick, guys. Those Kirby on YouTube says, just let you know, I'm putting CryptoComics on my Instagram page on Friday. Also, updates will be happening on Friday as well. So watch out. We'll make sure that we follow you. And
you rock, Rose. You rock.
Instagram. I'm not the Instagrammer in the company. I can tell you that much right now. You'd think I would be. You know what I mean? But no. The Dominic says, I think I like Jesse. Nice.
Ooh. Yeah, good taste then.
That's right.
Okay, so with all this talk about, the DC movies with the multiverse, which I love.
Personally, I like the multiverse myself, personally.
Oh, yeah. But with that new Flash movie, all the stuff coming out with it, it's got to be good.
I just think they could do some of it better.
Yeah, but we also have, on the Marvel side, they have the Multiverse of Madness coming out. So, basically, we wanted to explain what the multiverse is and that it is a real theory out there. I'm not saying it's fact. I'm saying it's a theory. I'm just any decision you could make would essentially split into two separate universes. One where you do, one where you don't. And everything about this is just fascinating to me.
Well, that's duality, though. Isn't it more though, kind of like fracture?
Yeah, Jared. They say that, if you look back at the butterfly effect, that every action you take affects something else. So if let's say there are alternate realities or something like that, then each offshoot would be another time stream, or another, where you shift time and space. So there are different things with different quantum fields and stuff like that that people have taken into evaluation when they try to make these theories. So as a comic book guy, stuff like that is exciting. It makes you wonder and really makes your mind think. So, hey, keep the theories coming.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Because this is what can make for a really exciting, storyline or story arc. When you get into things to think like one I like is that Spider-Man cartoon movie they did, the Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse. Yeah, that was freaking awesome. Like I love the way that they did it and how every spider in that particular verse was like slowly dying because they weren't in their own. There was some really cool aspects to it. I was just like, oh damn, this is really cool. And I didn't even see that one coming. Like
with all that, I'd like to give you all a little tip of a
just a tip.
I knew somebody's gonna
give us more than the tip, Jesse. I don't know if we can handle even the tip, man.
You might not. Andrew, you're gonna like something about Kerr if you like different realities and stuff like that. Okay, that's for you. For those that check out Kinetic or later on Victor Champion, they're going to realize that Cornerstone has already been playing in that little playground for a while as well. So just put it out there. But we're not looking at it as in different. We're not looking at it as like multiverses, but let's just say there's different ways to go throughout time and space. So.
Wow.
Cool. All right, next up on news, The Flash's Ralph Dibny will return in season 7.
Okay. Yes.
Matt added this to the news. I don't know why this is something to talk about.
You guys,
I love the actor that did Ralph Dibny.
He's amazing. He's probably the best comic accurate character I've seen on a TV show.
Do you know what comments he said though that got him in trouble?
I did, and they were just horrible jokes from like 10 years ago. And
I didn't see what it was that got him canned, but at least he's going to get a chance to finish off the storyline anyway.
Well, what it looks like they're going to do is bring him in for about 1 episode. Yeah. And then I don't know how closely you follow the show, but that morphine power that he has, he's turned into Joe West once. So he's going to use that and be played by a different person.
Another actor,
so
exactly.
They are going to give him a send-off and finish his story. But the first episode won't be the same actor as the last.
Wait,
but,
he's the best cast comic character actor that you've seen thus far.
Yes.
And he said something that's getting him fired, so he can't be the Flash no more?
No, he's not the Flash. He's the elongated man.
Yeah, he's a side character in the show.
He actually he ran his he was
the elongated man.
You got to remember he's a comedian. He made some jokes, not exactly the most appropriate jokes. I'm not going to get into the political side of that, or
probably better that you don't.
Okay, so they surfaced. I believe it was 8 years later, and then
wow,
they fired him for it.
Wow.
So you gotta be careful what you say out there.
Yeah. Everything's on record. Good thing we can edit these live streams,
he did a phenomenal job.
What was that?
Man. I do agree with you that he did a phenomenal job as Elongated Man.
Oh yeah.
He made it entertaining to watch the show on episodes that wasn't a very solid entertainment episode.
See, I didn't really care for the Elongated Man until about Infinite Crisis, or no, not Infinite Crisis, Identity Crisis. And I mean that storyline, man, you really felt for the guy.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's because you are heartless.
Fry, right here, buddy, right here, man. Give me 5.
He was always a good comedy relief guy. That's what he was really intended for. He was never intended to be a serious role to begin with.
Yeah,
but he did fill that role.
So is elongated guy like the Fantastic Four dude,
Mr. Fantastic?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Just,
same basic power set.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm writing a blog post about that now, like who ripped off who and when all the stuff came out. So yeah.
Wow.
Plastic Man.
Yeah, Plastic Man was first.
Really?
Oh yeah.
But and who was Plastic Man done by?
It was actually
DC.
Done by before that, wasn't it?
It was another company.
Charlton or something like that.
It was either that or Fawcett.
Memory Classic. I can't remember, but yeah, before DC, but he's been around forever.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
About superheroes with growing appendages, Chris Evans is in the news, but for different things than what I'm going to talk about.
All right.
Nobody else gets the joke? Jesse? Nothing? Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't listening to you, Fry. Did you say something?
That was mint.
I heard about the Evans thing, yeah.
That was one of the best dad jokes I think I've landed on this show.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, dude.
Wants Captain America to meet the Fantastic Four in the MCU.
Well, everybody wants to meet Captain America.
No. Okay, Fry, I don't know if you... Or not Fry. Wow. Sorry. Jared, I don't know if you know this, but he was actually the Human Torch on the first two
phenomenal Human Torch at that.
Wait, what?
He was.
What? Who's?
Chris Evans.
Oh, the guy who plays Captain America.
Used to be Human Torch.
Right, but he's going to meet the second group of Fantastic Fourers, right?
Third group.
Well, he'd like to.
Oh.
He's pitching an idea to Marvel.
I haven't seen the third group. I've only seen 2 groups. I've seen the first original ones with Captain America as Torch, and then the second group that everybody didn't like, but I thought was pretty awesome. And then I didn't know there was.
You thought that was awesome?
Well, I liked it. I mean,
problem solved.
It's like, I swear, it's like running a daycare in here.
What happened?
I'm about to
Here,
release.
take a break. Oh, that's what happens. That's what happens. Hey, we don't need no daycare in here.
Hey.
Oh, watch out. Fry's back, guys. Shh.
I don't know if you guys know this, but right now I'm on top.
Oh, dude. Matt's finally reached it, bro.
He feels pretty good about it.
Damn it.
Oh, now he's on the bottom. Yep, just like that.
All right. So he's pitching an idea saying, like, hey, I'll come back to Marvel. Let me meet the Fantastic Four. And I think that would be so awesome.
I do too.
I love the Fantastic Four. I always have, but I gotta say, the best character on all the Fantastic Four movies, Michael Chiklis as the Thing.
Good one. That is a good one.
He actually got into acting, saying that he wanted to play the Thing. So he finally got the role, and it was beautiful seeing him as the Thing. So
he did a good job. Chris Evans did a good job, and the guy that played Mr. Fantastic did a good job.
Yeah.
I'll stop there.
Jessica Alba, there's a lot of controversy kind of behind the scenes going on.
She did a good job, but I just didn't think she fit the role. Well,
she was told, no, you can't act like this. You have to. So they really held her back. Like that scene, she was crying, she was getting herself ready and actually started shedding tears. And they're like, oh, no. We'll do it all in post. You just act sad.
That's a shame. That's a shame then.
Yeah. And she actually wanted to leave acting just because of that experience. So
now she's got a new show now.
I mean, it makes sense. It made me want to leave a movie theater.
She was my favorite Invisible Girl.
I hated Kate Mara as the Invisible Woman. I just didn't work for me.
All right, next up was recently
Mallrats 2. Are we seriously going there? Is this seriously going to happen?
Yes.
Oh my heck!
That means the fashionable male will be returning for a larger role.
Kevin Smith, you're so awesome.
So
I don't think he's gonna be able to pull off Silent Bob though, man. He's lost a lot of weight.
He's already did it in the last one. He did it in what was it? Jay and Silent Bob 2.
Well, remember, Silent Bob isn't called Fat Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically speaking, you're right.
So,
technically speaking,
you're typecasting now.
But he does make fat jokes about himself through some of them movies.
Oh yeah.
I'll be right back, guys. Okay.
No problem.
So, basically, Ben Affleck was like, "Dude, I don't want to just do this for a cameo. Like, come on, make me a character again." And so Kevin Smith's like, "All right, done," and wrote a whole other side plot in order to accommodate that.
I hope that him and Brody get into like a battle scene, and that they totally pull in the Batman Noir.
I just hope.
It'll be so bad.
I really hope they use that whole chocolate pretzel thing again.
Oh, you know they will. They'll have to. They have to. They have to do it. All right. Suicide Squad Star says that the movie is heavily R-rated. I mean.
Oh, good.
Yes. Yeah. It really feels like they're doing it right this time, guys.
Okay, wait a minute. This is Suicide Squad?
Yes.
Is this the trailer that we saw at DC Fandom?
Yep. These are all still images from it.
Go back like 3 things.
Couple of really cool things
here. Right there. All right.
Good Lord, man.
Jared,
so, yeah.
Oh, dude. That's the freaking Harley Quinn biker outfit.
So, yeah, this is something that I'm really stoked for because this is Chad Harden's outfit. Which means doing things right.
That is dope. You were telling me about that. Freaking So she was created with a Harley Quinn outfit that was a biker outfit, and then there were other outfits that were created for her, but this is actually the one that Chad Harden came up with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
Now, Jared, can you tell me who the other girl in that clip was?
Hell,
Throwing me under the bus.
I can't even tell you.
Really?
Is it Cheetah?
Dude, it's the girl from Star Trek.
Is it Cheetah? Who is it?
No, that's Mongol. Mongol's sister. Was it a sister? Yeah.
Okay.
Famously, Mongol destroyed Coast City, sending Green Lantern over the edge. That's his sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Sorry, that's a better image there. But yeah, I think
it's part of the Suicide Squad. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how they're going to do that, though.
There's like 12 new members of the Suicide Squad or something.
My boy
like
Nathan right there. Everybody's been wanting to get him into a comic book movie since comic book movies became cool.
So, what was it called?
Iron Man first came out?
Detachman or whatever was the guy's original name.
What was that? Arm removal guy or some weird,
some ridiculous. And a lot of people think that that's actually the character that he's going to be playing. Basically, he rips off his own arm and beats you with it.
What?
That's his superpower. He can rip off a limb and grows back.
Dude!
So, it's like an old, like, character that nobody cared about and stuff like that. And they bring it in just because of that.
He's going to die fast.
Well, that's what's cool about them doing this movie, though, is like they got Polka Dot Man, who was, Polka Dot Man.
Oh,
what is his special power?
Yeah, arm fall off boy. That's so ridiculous. That was a character's name. Arm fall off boy.
Arm fall off boy.
There's also another character called the Dog Welder. So he basically takes a dog and welds it to people.
Dog welder?
Yes. He welds a dog onto somebody.
Nice.
So you want to talk about ridiculous characters? The arm fall off boy and the dog welder
man.
Polka Dot Man is so funny.
So what is his power? What is Polka Dot Man's power?
They're portals, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes they're portals. Sometimes they're just like frisbees, basically.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
So
it's DC, dude. That's the thing. Like, it's these weird eclectic comic characters that nobody ever thought would be in a movie.
Die real fast. I'll bet you. Like by the end, there's only gonna be like 4 left.
See, I think right at the beginning they're gonna kill off a whole bunch, and then now the A team kind of has to, like Harley Quinn and them, have to actually kind of revenge scenario. Captain Boomerang.
Yeah, that would make sense. Send them on a mission. They all fail miserably.
It is called the Suicide Squad for a reason.
That's what they did with Slipknot on the first movie. He was in the movie for like 30 seconds. Was like, okay.
Who was in that one? Who died first?
A character named Slipknot. They blew his head up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I remember that show. Cadence was asking me, so who is that guy? Well, he's boom, dead.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
He's fodder. So next news article, Black Panther 2 will reportedly have 4 villains.
There is a lot of stuff surrounding Black Panther 2. Like they're possibly killing off Black Panther in the comic books and making Shuri the new Black Panther in order to kind of coincide with the movies, which would make sense.
Been done in the comics.
Yeah.
That happened about a year ago.
I know, but now you have in order to not replace Chadwick Boseman, Shuri's going to be the new Black Panther. We're still talking about Namor as the villain and Dr. Doom as well.
Gonna be bad. Dude.
Now, I don't think they should do so many villains. It's too much.
I'm hoping to introduce Namor and he carries through MCU. I think we need a static villain, and yeah, that's a good one.
Few static villains.
So you think Namor should be the static villain?
I think it should be the first.
Okay.
I mean, there should be a few. Like, I think that Doctor Doom needs to be introduced and have just as much of a role across platform, across the MCU.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that dang it, what is the character from the first Black Panther? The Michael B. Jordan character?
Killmonger.
Yeah, I think Killmonger would have been perfect to start that out with and keep a sustained villain that went through.
Yeah, but we've
killed off the MCU.
Killmonger, so
right. I think that's something that they need to start doing, just because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, to a new villain comes in, new villain goes out. New villain comes in, new villain comes out. I mean, I think it would build up to something. Look at Thanos. You know what I mean? Thanos.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of just killing off all the villains.
Not all the good ones, anyways.
I mean, look what they did with Loki. You don't kill him, and you possibly could have killed him in the first one, but then it made sense. I love the fact that when you have a returning villain, you get to see more of the in-depth look of that mindset. Why are they the way they are?
Yeah, it's crazy stuff. You guys ever watched the behind the scenes, like Blu-ray for Black Panther?
Yeah.
Like where they talk about how this dress right here was actually 3D printed. How crazy is that?
I didn't see that one.
That would be, that dress was 3D printed.
Wow. That's crazy.
Gone a long way.
Oh, yeah. All sorts of weird stuff. Super cool show, though.
So you also still have Baron Zemo kind of returning.
That dress was 3D printed.
Which would lead into the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Bucky's connection. Now, in this article, they talk about the White Wolf being the villain. And what I didn't quite get was, isn't in the comics, not in the comics, but in the movies, the White Wolf as a moniker for Bucky?
The White Wolf.
Yeah. So it was like, what? No, that doesn't quite sound right. I just don't want it to end up like a Spider-Man 3.
Well, I don't know. I think the thing is that White Wolf in the comics was Winter Soldier when he was bad.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that still kind of makes sense, because the whole thing with Winter Soldier is that it's supposed to just be like his mind gets triggered and he turns into an enemy.
But they cleared all that up.
Well, part of it, but not entirely. It looks like we might be losing Jesse again for just a second.
Oh, no.
Next up, my man.
Oh, Banksy. That's an amazing piece of art.
£5 million at London auction.
What is that?
Artwork. Beautiful artwork.
Okay. Jared, are you familiar with Banksy? He's not a comic book artist. Fry, show off your tattoo.
Banksy! And Banksy? And Banksy?
So is it a character or?
Banksy is a street artist.
Okay.
Best known for Girl with Red Balloon. It's a kind of a politically driven type of thing. So we won't touch too much base on that part of things. But what's interesting
is you and politically driven shiz.
Yeah, it's me that's messing that up tonight. Let me tell you.
I know it is.
The question is street art and an oil painting that you'd hang up on your wall one and the same? If so, how? And what this leads more to is the fact that Banksy has gone on record saying over and over and over again that he believes that his art being sold in these high dollar museums and these high dollar auctions is essentially the fleecing of the world.
So he doesn't get to see any of this money?
Mm-mm.
What? How can they sell his?
He'll do a painting on a wall, right?
Here, for example, let me show
what this tattoo here.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking at his artwork.
So that wall was literally taken down and sold as art.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Damn, too bad he doesn't own the wall, because then he could stop him.
He did it on the wall in Palestine. He did it in the middle of a war zone. Yeah.
Oh, well, then they could take it for sure.
And so one of the things is that the argument is, he doesn't obviously own it. It's illegal graffiti. You know what I mean? Whoever owns that wall owns it. But the question then comes, is that still like an honorable thing to do. You know what I mean?
Sell his artwork that he illegally put on a wall? Hell yeah, it's a fine thing to do. There's nothing wrong with that.
I say leave it. If
I mean, leave it, sure, if it looks cool. I mean, it's in a war zone. It's a message. He wants to make a message, sure. But I mean, you got no say if you didn't put it up legally. So I mean, whoever's got the money and can rip down that wall and sell it for $5 million, who's the idiot paying for it?
Dude, no, what's being sold at the auction is an oil painting that he did.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. I thought that they'd like tore a freaking wall out and were selling a wall.
They have done that though. They have.
Are you serious?
Multiple times.
What?
So one of the most interesting things about this though is the painting itself is actually it's a stab at consumerism as a whole. What it is it's a
polluted river under a bridge.
Well, that's the thing is, it's like a beautiful park bridge with the beautiful park stream.
It's based off the Monet.
Yeah, and it's filled with garbage and shopping carts.
That's awesome, dude.
So it's clearly against consumerism, but people are expected to spend £5 million to get it.
Banksy is my hero. That's so kick-ass.
Yeah, so Banksy is also known. Let me pull up the video here, and I'll find the video and grab it for us.
Here, so let me actually share my screen real quick.
Oh my god!
So, do you see it, Jared?
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Oh, cool, awesome, dude. That is crazy. Somebody is really, really stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I take nothing away from his skill because the dude obviously has skill. I've been looking at some of his stuff. It's awesome. Like his stuff is awesome, and you can tell that he's doing something in the moment, in the passion, in the total emotional aspect of it, which makes it even more badass. But $5 million for that oil painting. I mean, I think they're paying for Banksy, which sucks for him because he's against that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're paying for Banksy. I don't think they're paying for the oil painting so much as they're paying for Banksy, who is somebody who's, I mean, his stuff is badass. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
So what's really interesting, and another thing that Banksy is like known to do, is he will set up a curbside booth, and he will sell original Banksy art for like $40 a pop. And he'll do that because people don't stop and look at an indie creator's art just on this corner. So those people that do have something that's worth, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Thousands, yeah, hundreds, tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the piece and whatnot. That's insane. That's freaking awesome.
And in doing that, what he ends up doing is basically trolling everyone that spends all this huge money. It looks like Jesse had actually said, sorry for the abrupt departure. Something came up and had to leave. Well, we're sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're still watching, Jesse.
Oh, man. I hope he's okay.
It happens.
I'll touch base with him later.
So here's one of the really interesting things that Banksy's done. Jared, I think you're really going to like this.
Okay, it's the Banksy. Girl with Baloo, ladies and gentlemen, standing in the back of the room, and I'm going to start getting in 100, 150, 200,000, I have already, 200,000, 300,000, 350, 400,000, yeah, 400,000, 600,000, your bid, 600,000, anyone else? Last chance. And selling for 860,000. Yeah, if you could maybe get one of the technicians quickly to go and take that over there, that'd be great. Okay, we're moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to move on here. Sorry, can I have your attention?
Yeah, so he set up his own painting to self-destruct right after it sold.
Dude, he's my new freaking hero, dude. $860,000, and he shredded the son of a biscuit. Oh, I freaking love this guy. He's so freaking awesome. Oh, he's my new hero. Banksy, if you see this ever, I just want you to know props, dude. You rock. Oh, or she. Is it a boy or a girl? Is it Is Banksy?
That's the thing is nobody knows. Most people believe it's a man, but some people actually believe it's a.
We don't even know who it is. Oh my God, that makes it so much cooler. Oh, and he shredded $860,000. You see those people's faces? That one lady's like, "What the fuck?" Oh, I would have paid money to be there to see that shit.
Yeah, $860,000. That's how much you would have paid.
Well, who feels worse? The person, the auctioneer, who's like sold 650,000, and then they're like, something's happening.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. He made his own version of Disneyland that he calls Dismayland. Opened it for one weekend where every single ride was like a very disturbing version of Disneyland rides. They've done like all sorts of crazy stuff. So
is it a group?
Some people believe it is. Yeah.
Because setting up a Dismayland is pretty big. That's not a small.
Not only that, there's been Banksy art that's popped up in New York, San Francisco. It's originally from an area just outside of London.
So it might just be a tag
one
name.
in Jerusalem?
Yep, this one. That's the one that was in.
So it's a tag name. So there's no, but they don't know who Banksy is.
It's just a very distinct style too. So it's not like,
It's
if it was a group of people, yeah.
Wow.
So
I think Banksy kicks butt, dude. I never even knew about Banksy till now. You guys rock.
There's a really cool documentary called "Exit Through the Gift Shop" that's about Banksy.
Exit Through the Gift Shop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, it's on Netflix and stuff.
Yeah, I'll check that out. That's the best.
So, I think that's going to be about it for the stream.
We got one more story I want to talk about.
All right, Arrowverse and Smallville stars rumored to cameo in The Flash.
Okay, so once again, we were talking about the multiverse. We all know that Michael Keaton will be coming in. We also have it is official canon now that the Ezra Miller's Flash got his name as the Flash from the Crisis of Infinite Earths, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's possibly going to be reshooting that scene, but from Ezra Miller's perspective. Okay. Oh, this is where it gets really, really weird, because after that, we have a possible cameo by Superman.
Mm-hmm.
But not just the Superman that you would think. They're talking about the Burtonverse being its own separate universe, which would include Nicolas Cage from that old Superman flyby. Do you remember that weird suit and the long-haired Superman?
Mm-hmm.
Him being the Superman in that series. You also have they're in talks right now for God, what is that guy's name? He played Brandon Routh, reviving the old Kingdom Come Superman. If you watch the Crisis of Infinite Earths series, he's the Kingdom Come Superman from Superman Returns, and he's going to be coming back as both the earlier version where he was just regular Superman and the Kingdom Come. So, I mean, already right there, it's just a massive amounts of, it's like every cameo you could think of. So what do you guys think about that? Is it too much?
I think all DC stuff is too much at this point.
Ooh, damn! No, you just say that out loud?
Keep an open mind.
Thing. I mean, it'll be cool to see Nick Cage if he does bring back the weird suit Superman, but even then, that thing was so awkward that I hope they can just replay how awkward it was. I mean,
well, Nicolas Cage in general is awkward.
Wait a minute, Nicolas Cage was Wait, who?
You know who Nicolas Cage is, right?
Yeah, I know who Nicolas Cage is, but who did he play?
So he was
What the fuck? Wait. Is this serious? Wait. I'm not.
No, you got to show Nicolas Cage's actual suit. It was bizarre. It was
Nicolas Cage played Superman?
No, he didn't.
God.
He did a single test shot.
Yeah, they were casting him as Superman.
Oh, Jesus. Was that really him right there?
That's just a crappy Photoshop. Dude, come on. Actually find the real image, please.
All right.
Oh, that looks so Nicholas.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
God, no.
No. Go to the real image. There.
Right,
is that really him right there?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
He looks so rugged. Look at that 6-pack.
Dude, that's a suit, man.
Okay.
Plastic.
Right. I was like, damn, Nicholas be ripped and shiz.
But come on, this would be awesome.
That looks more like him right there. That looks like what he'd be doing. Oh shit! Oh.
I honestly can't stand Nicolas Cage as an actor. I really can't.
No, he has no range. Mm-hmm. He has one character, except for when he played Face Off.
That and National Treasure. I did like.
And great call. National Treasure and Face Off were the two best movies of his career.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he did no kudos to freaking old Ghost Rider. Yeah. Ghost Rider's like one of my favorites. You know what I mean? Like that character's so badass. Like how could you up Ghost Rider? You know what I mean? Like the character is so badass, you know?
Yeah.
But he did it.
So there's also still talk of possibly getting Jeffrey Dean Morgan to come back and reprise the role of Thomas Wayne. Cage. Oh, that's an insult. All right, so there's still talk, like I was trying to say, that you have Jeffrey Dean Morgan coming back as Thomas Wayne's Batman. He's tweeted quite a bit about how Michael Keaton stole his role, but they're still possibly going to be including him. Not only that, you have, let me see, who else was it? I gotta remember the name.
I liked Michael Keaton's Batman.
Oh,
everybody did. Yeah.
Now here's the weird part. Two other actors have already came out and said that they've been approached by Warner Brothers to reprise the role. Three. That was the old Robin, Chris O'Donnell, and then you have George Clooney and yeah, I know, George Clooney and Val Kilmer also coming back, announcing that, hey, we've been approached.
Wait, Val Kilmer? Dude, I heard that he was like dang near lush at freaking Fan X.
Have you seen pictures of him recently? There's Kilmer, no way he could come back as Batman.
I heard he was like not aging well.
No.
Yeah, he's in bad health.
Yeah, that sucked. I really loved Val Kilmer. What was that movie he did? Freaking Top Secret or something like that?
Yeah.
It ran in the cow outfit.
I love that show.
I mean, as you can see right there, it's not so good. It's
damn, I haven't seen this. Oh shiz, he is not looking good at all. Poor guy.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But if they
I look like a young Val Kilmer.
Dude, I still remember Val Kilmer from the old Western Tombstone. And he was epic on that movie.
Oh, yeah. I'll be your Huckleberry.
Dude. I'll be your Huckleberry. Oh, I love that movie.
Such a good show. I'm going to watch that tonight.
Every one-liner in that movie came from him, and it was just delivered perfectly. So
yeah,
I'm a fan of Val Kilmer.
Best characters.
Yeah, but if you saw him in the Jane Silent Bob reboot, that he was not looking good.
Oh, I don't think I saw the Jay and Silent Bob reboot then.
It's the newest one.
I haven't seen it yet.
So now then you also have George Clooney. And if they bring him in, I don't know how it's going to act? I mean, are they going to lean into the campy? Like, I could see, like Ezra Miller, like stopping and being like, dude, why in God's name does your suit have nipples? And then just,
oh my jeez,
They should.
George Clooney's suit has nipples.
Did you not know about the bat nipples?
Yep.
No, I did not know about the bat. I don't inspect these things that close, Matt.
Oh no, it was like out there.
What? Was he nipping the whole time?
Oh yeah, but it was like built into the suit. It was a little ridiculous.
Oh dang! Was he like running around going, "Oh, I better not do it"?
Yep. See.
The holy shiz!
A
I
little
didn't know
creepy.
Batman was nipping Clooney, you dog.
And on that cold note, let's end the stream.
Wait, I gotta show this picture.
Good Lord.
That looks like a Rolling Stone freaking cover, man. Oh,
Make sure you go sign up at CryptoComics.com.
oh, please do.
Check out some free comic books, do some reviews, do us a favor, and come back on Wednesday for Matt's video.
Yep.
Oh, what's going on Wednesday? What you guys doing?
Should be announced.
This Wednesday, we're gonna do things a little differently. I'll explain on Wednesday. Kind of.
That means he doesn't know what he's doing, I'll bet.
All right, so kind of switching gears a little bit for the creating comics. We're definitely going to get into all of that on Wednesday, but until then,
Jesus.
Dude. I mean, honestly, do you believe
I'm in the
I
middle
think
of the outro, you jack wagon. All right. Thank you guys for watching the CryptoComics Couch. If you
Hey, can I get a Brodo shirt?
Sweet Jesus.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share it out, and have a good one.
Woo! Like, share, subscribe, baby! Woo! Like, share, subscribe, baby!